Halloween is one of my favorite times a year, and every single year my kids bug me constantly to go to the Spirit Halloween store. So obviously we make multiple trips there every single year. So when I heard that we're getting a Spirit Halloween movie, I was like, what? Spirit Halloween movie. I tell you what, my Halloween this year just got a whole lot better. This is actually going to star Christopher Lloyd and Rachael Leigh Cook. These are some pretty heavy hitters for a movie that doesn't sound like it would be a big blockbuster mainstream type of film, but maybe it will be. Now, somehow this movie is already wrapped up filming. This whole thing has gone under the radar and nobody has noticed. Now, according to Collider, it's saying Spirit Halloween is teamed up with Strike Back Studios, Hideaway Pictures, and Particular Crowd for the project. They continue saying that the film has already wrapped production and is rightfully aiming for an October 2022 release. So we're looking to get this movie this year, which is totally awesome. Now, they're saying the plot goes as followed, and I quote, "When a new Spirit Halloween store appears in a deserted strip mall, three middle school friends who think they've outgrown trick-or-treating make a dare to spend the night locked inside the store Halloween night. But they soon find out that the store is haunted by an angry evil spirit who has possessed the creepy animatronic characters. The kids embark on a thrilling and spooky adventure in order to survive the night and avoid becoming possessed themselves." Now, first initial thoughts when I hear this, I'm thinking Five Nights at Freddy's or Willy's Wonderland. Now, it's kind of a similar scenario to them. Willy's Wonderland starred Nicolas Cage. They were at a kids' pizza fast food restaurant, kind of like Chuck E. Cheese, and the animatronics were possessed by serial killers who then come to life and want to kill everyone that comes into the restaurant. Now, Five Nights at Freddy's is based on a video game where the animatronics are possessed and they come to life and kill everybody. So that's right where my mind goes when I hear this plot. But that's not necessarily a bad thing because I enjoyed Willy's Wonderland. Now, the article continues saying the kids in question that are joining Christopher Lloyd and Rachael Leigh Cook are Donovan Colin, Dylan Frankel, Jaden Smith, Marissa Reyes, and Marla Gibbs. Now, it says David Pogue will be making his directorial feature debut, and Billy Bates has written the screenplay for the movie. Now, the studios did release the first image of the movie, which shows the four young kids in the Spirit Halloween store looking at some mysterious note. Now, I don't know where in the store this could be, or maybe this is part of a set in the store, or some display, but I'm looking at this one kid's shirt, and he's got the brown shirt and the brown jacket on the far left. Got any sodium hyper something? I can't read the shirt too well, but it looks like this guy is coming off as the nerdy one or the smart one of the group. The one holding the flashlight, the guy in the center, he's probably the hot shot who's not scared of anything, trying to prove something, as is the girl on the right. She looks kind of like she's got a serious face going on. But then we got this guy in the red sweater and the green hat here who just kind of like doesn't seem like he believes any of the mumbo jumbo and he just wants to leave. He thinks this is all kind of stupid. That's just what I'm gathering from the photo. But I want to know what you're gathering from this photo. I know it's not very revealing, but it's the only thing we have to go off of at the moment. Now, the president from Strike Back Studios told Variety in an interview, it says, "One of the reasons I immediately connected with the script is it is very inspired by some of my favorite kid adventure films growing up. From The Goonies, Gremlins, Monster Squad, and so many great films made by Amblin Entertainment." Now, that's a pretty big statement because I grew up with The Goonies, Gremlins, and Monster Squad as well, and I love all three of those films. And if that's where they pulled inspiration from, I'm already going to enjoy this movie. I think this is going to be great. It could be quirky in that same kind of way that all those films were, and I am 100% on board with it. Now, I don't expect this to be some Oscar-winning movie. I expect it to be quirky and fun. Probably not so much scary, but maybe a little spooky, give us a little goosebumps kind of vibe. Not something that's probably going to be put in the horror category. But I think this is going to be a fun movie. I'm really super excited to see the trailer when it drops. Very anxious to know when that's going to happen. Obviously, we don't know yet, but when it does, trust me, I will let you know. Now, I want to know all your thoughts in the comments down below. What you think of Spirit Halloween, the movie. Christopher Lloyd's a pretty big actor, as is Rachael Leigh Cook, so it can't be that bad, right? If you made it this far in the video, I greatly appreciate it. Make sure you drop a like on it for me. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. I'm Kevin, and I'll see you at the concession stands.